Going to start at about $1.40, and I'm referring to Northern Velocity. So we'll soon know. They're getting in behind the arm. One was a little bit out of kilter. Our Golden Jet's going to miss the start, but they won't wait for him. He's pacing now, but about 30 metres off the peloton. So we're going to go without our Golden Jet, and the favourite Northern Velocity looking for the green light, spotting it now as the machine speeds away from them. And Northern Velocity and Regal Ashes are the two best out of the arm. And with a better barrier draw, Regal Ashes will lead Northern Velocity into the first corner. Rock on Chatton's going to balance up on the outside of Let Us Ventilate, who darted through to take the posse available on the leaders back early. They were being followed by Mr. Matty and Victoria Pass, and then Look But Don't Touch and our Golden Jet, who was just a bit rough in the score up and missed it by 25 or 30 metres, is now trying to make up that lost early leeway. They're in the lane on the first occasion, and Regal Ashes in front just wants to shy away a little bit from the inside, but Regal Ashes gets ducked down to the marker line and led from Northern Velocity, the favourite, who's starting at about $1.60 and has to work from the cheap seat outside the leader's wheel. And they've gone through in a very, very slow 43 and 8, holding third. Let Us Ventilate on the leader's back, and one out and one back for Rock and Chatton. They're being followed by Victoria Pass, who just looked to pull a shade for Royce Gregory Jack, three back along the inside. Next is Mr. Matty, followed by Look But Don't Touch, and under the slow tempo, our Golden Jet has caught the peloton after they've travelled a circuit. In the back straight, back to whence the journey began, and Regal Ashes is doing it nicely in front for Jeff Brown, and he rolled along by about 3 metres. He's setting a very, very mediocre temper, 34 and 5 for the first quarter of the last mile. It's going to make it really hard for the back markers when they sprint here, and coming off the back with 1,000 to go, Regal Ashes led the parade by 2.5 metres. Favourite Northern Velocity is up outside the leader in a slowly run race, and third, marker line position, Let Us Ventilate. They're being followed by Rock and Chatton, Victoria Pass. They're just quickening a tad. Next is Mr. Matty, followed by Look But Don't Touch, and our Golden Jet last. They've gone 32 and 4. It makes it 66 and 9 for the half, and you'd think the sprint would start to come into play shortly. Circumnavigating the bottom corner, and the leader, Regal Ashes. The young pace has been in front all of the while. Northern Velocity's about to go up and try and put a little bit more speed into it past the 600, and then Let Us Ventilate, and they're winding the wick now. Rock and Chatton is next on the outside of Victoria Pass, tagging it up in the yellow, and further back, Look But Don't Touch, Mr. Matty and our Golden Jet. 400 metres left to go, and getting away in front, Regal Ashes. Another odds-on favourite, looks like biting the dust at Wagga Wagga. Northern Velocity can't come on, and Regal Ashes snuck away at the top of the lane. Let Us Ventilate was out to chase him. Further back, Rock and Chatton, who locked wheels with Northern Velocity. Halfway down the running, Regal Ashes is in front. He's had a very, very leisurely time of it, and he'll win. Regal Ashes goes home hard and wins it by 4 metres, I suppose. Second was Victoria Pass. Third was Let Us Ventilate. Northern Velocity worked in the cheap seat, but didn't give a lot late, and crossed the line with Rock and Chatton further back. Then Look But Don't Touch, and further back in the field, Mr. Matty, and with it was our Golden